The purpose of this video is to provide instructions for deleting client records submitted electronically. Please review the Mots reference manual for additional information about data submissions. This manual and other helpful tools can be found on the Mots public website. The Mots Delete Client functionality provides the ability to delete a client record that was submitted to Mots in error. Caution: Mots has no undelete functionality. Once a client record has been deleted, it cannot be retrieved. The delete processes should not be used to close a client's episode of care. If a client has engaged in treatment and then completed or otherwise concluded it, do not delete. Instead, change his or her treatment status accordingly. The instructions in this video are specifically for deleting data from Mots if it was submitted from an EHR via the Electronic Data Interchange Submission method. Similar instructions regarding clients submitted via the Mots Client Entry web portal are in another video. This demonstration will take place in the Mots training environment using a randomly generated test client. Deleting a client from Mots is a two-step process. Failure to complete both steps will result in a client record not being deleted or returning shortly after being deleted. Step 1. Delete the client record from Mots. A Mots user account is required for this step. Contact Mots support if you do not have one. Step 2. Delete the client from the submitting EHR or otherwise block the data from future submissions. Ideally, these steps should take place as close to simultaneously as possible. The remainder of this video will consist of a demonstration of the first of these two steps. Log in to the Mots web portal. After logging in, the Mots homepage will display. Click the Admin tab near the top of the screen. Then select the Delete Client option. If the Delete Client option is not available, contact Mots support and ask for delete permissions to be added to your user account. This request needs to come from the agency or facility system administrator and must include the name of the person who needs delete client access and the date he or she reviewed this instructional video. It is the responsibility of the agency or facility system administrator to be sure staff are adequately trained on the delete client functions. A client lookup screen will be displayed. All three fields are required in order to search for a client, and the client ID field will only search for an exact match. This search did not return any client records. In this example, it is because the client ID entered does not match any existing clients. Verify that the correct client has been selected. A variety of messages may appear along with the client information. These are warning messages showing data associated with the client that will also be deleted. If this is acceptable, click the Delete Client Anyway button. This button will only say Delete Client if no associated data messages appear, indicating that only the client profile data was found. Mots will ask for confirmation. Click Yes or No as appropriate. If Yes is clicked, the client record will be permanently deleted. A Client Successfully Deleted notification will appear when the delete process has completed. This concludes the training video about deleting clients submitted via electronic data interchange. This video may be viewed at any time for training new staff or for reviewing the steps and processes required to delete a client.